once we get it up and running, our students will be doing research on brewers' yeasts, on hops, on different kinds of beer, conducting experiments, and so they'll be doing that. In the meantime, Alltech is producing a beer here. It's called College Heights Ale, which is a nod to, of course, College Heights and Western Kentucky University. And Heights, yeah, College Heights. You'll see a logo when we get to the brewery. And there's a head brewer that works for Alltech, and you'll meet him. His name is Joe Walls. And then we have students. Our students work here for him. And they are not student workers, they're actually employees of the company. And the idea there is that it gives them a leg up into the job market, that they come out of their student experience with actual on-resume stuff related to brewing. In about 6 months, we hope to install a still in here, and that is going to be a very, very small still, 10 gallons, and all we can do with that by federal law is distill whiskey, run tests on it, pour it down the drain. Federal law is very, Brewing is a very easy thing to get into. You can brew at home. If you're 21, you can make beer at home. You can make 500 gallons a year. The law doesn't care, and even with that, if somehow you could make more than that, which takes a lot of effort, the law is very loose on making beer. Start making whiskey though, start distilling it, and the federal government gets very, very lucky about it. Even owning a still, I can tell you, is illegal. If you set up a still in your house, if you construct one on your own, and the federal government finds out about it, you will be arrested as a moonshiner, even if it is not producing anything. Just the fact of owning a still is not legal. So we're in the process of going through the licensing for that and getting that all set up. It's much more difficult, so it's a much longer process. So about 2 years ago, I was working with a colleague of mine in the chemistry department, who's also an associate dean, and we were talking about some interests that we had and what are some academic programs that, what could be some academic programs that would meet workforce needs and would help our students get jobs. I've been brewing beer for a very long time, and I've been teaching a class at Western Kentucky University on the history and science of beer with a friend of mine in biology, and I've been teaching that for about 10 or 12 years. So she and I sort of thought, well, what about craft beer, and what can we do with that? So we started going around the state interviewing craft brewers, large and small, and a few distillers, and we asked them two questions, and then started taking notes. We asked them, what do you wish you had known before you got into the industry, and what would you want to see on a transcript from a student at Western to hire them? And what we heard from them was, I knew how to make beer, I was a home brewer, or I knew how to make whiskey, I knew how to distill. I needed a tiny bit more science, but what I didn't have was hands-on experience before, in college, and I didn't know how to make a business plan. I didn't know how to design a label using a graphic arts program. I didn't know any of the legal side of any of this. Mostly they said they didn't need a whole lot more science, but what they needed were a lot of business courses, history, journalism, graphic arts, graphic design, things like that. So that's how we designed our program in response to what we heard from the industry. And in the meantime, we got this brewery set up. So what we'll do is we'll go in and tour the brewery. It's a working facility. So there's going to be brewing going on. Has anybody here toured a brewery before? Any students? No. So I'll just a couple of words of warning. Take all the pictures you want. The smell of brewing is a unique smell. I like the smell, but some people find it, like cooking oatmeal. The grains kind of sit and soak. But also the floors are generally always wet. And it is a non-slip floor, but be careful because the floors are usually very wet. Your toes will probably get wet if you're not careful. So.
They were out at Cheney's yesterday. We're introduced to some unique smells.
Yes, it won't be anything like that. What we'll do is we'll go in and we'll probably go in this way, it'll be a little easier. We'll have to walk around. They're waxing floors in here, and I'm not quite sure what that status is. We'll go outside the brewery, and I'll talk a little bit from the outside of it first and kind of point out some things, and then we'll go in and kind of walk around. And I'll talk to you a little bit about what the process is and what they're doing. Do you have any questions?
Do you guys plan to go like nationwide? Do you guys plan to sell beers?
That's a good question. Right now, the beer is on the local market, and it's available at maybe 3 or 4 places around town. This facility is not up to full capacity, and I guess the fundamental answer to your question is I'm not sure because Alltech controls that. It's their facility, their beer, and their decisions. Mostly what I deal with is making sure we have student employees in there, making sure that there's research going on, and I work on the academic side of things. So it's a good question, though.